When I was in college, I never imagined I would get multiple internship offers from companies like Amazon, PwC, and Deloitte. I remember being a student trying to figure out my career path, applying to internships, getting rejected from every single thing I applied to, and honestly, not knowing if I was even on the right track. So, in this video, I wanted to share my internship journey, how I got these opportunities, what the interview process looked like, and hopefully give some insight to anyone currently applying for internships as the new internship cycle is opening up. A little background about me. I am not a traditional computer science student. I was still exploring the direction I wanted to go. I knew that I was interested in technology and business, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do about it. And I was just really interested in how different companies use technology to solve problems. So I always thought about myself as a problem solver and a storyteller. Going into my junior year, I started focusing more on building my skills, learning about cloud technologies, and applying to internships, because a lot of my senior friends were doing that and they were telling me that that's the way to go about it. And I just listened to them and I tried to learn from their experiences. I primarily applied through LinkedIn and I cold applied every single place I could see. And one of the tricks that I found was just applying early. As soon as the job opened up, I was one of the first people to apply, because I would be checking it every single day in the morning to find any new internship that would come up. I will apply and be one of the first people. And I think that really helped out. And during that year, I ended up receiving 3 internship offers. The first one was by Amazon Web Services as a program manager intern. So it's not like your sweet internship, but it was pretty good for what I was going into. This was probably one of the most exciting opportunities because AWS was the company that everybody was talking about and everybody admired. The interview process was a little different than what the SWE process looks like. I had 2 interviews with program managers in the team and then one final interview with the hiring manager. And the conversation focused a lot on problem solving, leadership, communication, and how I approach challenges. The compensation, I believe, was around $6,000, and I think they increased it a little bit by $200-300 per month. One thing that I think helped me was that I had already earned a few AWS certifications before applying. They didn't replace experience, but they helped me build confidence when talking about cloud concepts. The second internship I got was PwC's cloud consulting internship. I was also looking into consulting roles at this time, and I cold applied to PwC and I got an interview call. And the first one was a recruiter screen. The second was an interview with one of their employees, and the last stage was a 1-hour case interview with a senior level executive where they give you a whole long story and you have to digest all of it at that time and come up with the answers to all their questions. So it was a pretty fun experience, to be honest. I really liked doing the case interviews. I know a lot of people don't, but I found that very fun to do. Case interviews, they want to see how you think through business problem, how you structure your ideas, and how you're able to communicate your answers. The compensation for this role was $39 per hour, and all of these were based out of Seattle. And the third one was Deloitte Technology Application Consulting Intern. This was a third offer from Deloitte, and the process was very similar to PwC. There was a recruiting screen, there was an interview with an employee, and then a case interview with a high-level executive. Again, the biggest thing I learned from these consulting interviews was that they really cared about how you think. You don't need to have every answer immediately. They want to understand your approach, how you communicate, and how you handle uncertainty. So sometimes I would just take like a minute or two just to be quiet, think about my thoughts, and present it. And I believe that was the right way to go about it, and it helped me a lot to get the internship. The hourly rate for this role was $33 per hour. Looking back, I think a few things helped me. I started preparing the summer before I needed the internship. I was building skills, I was trying to get experience on campus, getting certifications, learning more about the industries that I was interested in, that allowed me to talk a lot more in the interview process. Second, I applied even when I wasn't sure if I qualified, because some of these say like computer science student only or something like that. A lot of students underestimate themselves because they compare their journey to someone else's and tend to not apply to things that they might be fully capable of or fully qualified for. Finally, I learned that the internships are not just about having the perfect resumes. Companies are also looking for people who are curious, willing to learn, and able to communicate. If you're currently applying for internships and feel discouraged, I suggest keep going. It will eventually come around. You just need one yes. Rejections are a normal part of the process. I had my own share of them too. So keep improving your skills, keep applying, and don't underestimate what you can achieve as a student. Hopefully sharing my experience gives you some perspective and helps you in your own internship search. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.